Hello everybody, this is Mr. Storm. In this video, we're very quickly going to take a look at discussions in Canvas. Discussions are something that not every teacher is going to use, but for those of us who do use them, they can be quite powerful. So let's take a look at how I use discussions in my class and how you could use discussions in other ways. So I have a button here on the home page that will take us to discussions. Let's go there. Now notice I have quite a few discussions that are planned, and I have them set to be available at certain times. They are not graded, meaning I do not give actual graded points for completing discussions. Discussions are just expected to be completed within my class. You could make them graded, however. But I want to talk about these separate portions here. We have pinned discussions. These are going to be discussions that you want to always be on the top. You could drag the most recent or the next discussion that's going to happen in class up there if you'd like. Down here you have your main discussions category, which is just going to be whatever discussions are available. How do I can I not unpin this discussion? It's strange. Unpin. There we go. Down here is your bank of discussions, and then down here you have closed for comments. So these are going to be discussions that you want to completely lock out, and you don't want students to be able to comment on them afterward. Let's take a look at a discussion and see what it is and how they work. So this discussion is very simple. It says, what is a computer and what do they allow you to do? Now, students will have to come in here and in the reply, type their reply and hit post reply. Once they do, they'll be able to see replies made by other students. They'll be able to reply to other students. They will be able to show, that they like the post by giving a thumbs up, all kinds of things, right? Now this is a very basic discussion thread. I don't have any active discussion threads right now to show you because obviously it's in the middle of the school year and, I don't have any students actually discussing things, or it's the middle of the summer. I don't have students discussing things, but, let's take a look at some of the options that you have available to you so that you can modify your discussions and make them behave in different ways. So let's go back to the edit button was right there. We'll go back in and click the edit button. There we go. So I can choose to post my discussion to specific sections. So if I want to post a discussion with different due dates to one section and then to one class period and then a discussion with different due dates to a different section, I can do that. I can add attachments to the discussion. So I can add an article and have them read the article and respond. I can allow threaded replies, which will enable students to reply to other students' replies. I can make it so that users have to post before they see replies. This will keep students from being able to steal answers from other students. I tend to do this pretty often with questions like this one, which is, what is a computer? It's pretty definitional. There's a lot of wiggle room there, though, and that's why I'm leaving it as a discussion so that we can actually try to identify some of the common responses. But I want them to answer before they see everyone else. Enable podcast feed, which is a feature that I haven't played with yet, but it sounds kind of cool. Graded, meaning I can make this into an actual assignment, and then I get all of the same options I would normally get when turning something into an assignment. And I can allow liking, meaning I can allow students or only graders to like posts that other students write. I can also add this to a student's to-do list and give a certain date when I want it to be added. All right. I can turn it into a group discussion if I'd like. And I can make it available from certain times to certain times. So this discussion is only going to be available in class for those 2 days, August 28th through August 29th. Once August 29th is over, they won't be able to interact with this discussion. This is meant to be done in class, and it's meant to lead to an actual in-class discussion about these responses. So that's how I use discussions. It makes for a really interesting tool that you can use to spur on discussion in class, or you can have it as a homework assignment. You can say, hey, go on to the thread this evening and, interact with the discussion prompts and respond to other students. I'm sure you've taken an online class before that have done that. This is kind of Canvas's way of creating that feature. All right, well, that's pretty much it for discussions. There's not too much more to talk about, but if you have any other questions, please let me know, and I'll see you next time.